Hey, Chosen One fam. Hey, hey. Lady TC knows here. That's LADIITC. Sings jazz over there on Y2B. And here it's Lady TC, knows. That's right, because I know what's up. Yeah, I'm pretty gifted, so, and I know I'm chosen one. I affirm it every day. So what I am going to chat with you about now this time around is this 2222 portal opened up tonight, okay? Now, I know we just had one yesterday, but April is a very significant month. You see all the stuff going on in the world, but you, my chosen brother or sister, must stay focused, okay? Keep your eyes on the Most High and all that He has for you with our Christ consciousness and just faith in general. Stay adherence to what you're supposed to be doing. And that means getting yourself into your time with yourself, your alone time where you can clear your head. Clearing your head, the real deep down way to scrub it dry and clean is to meditate. If you're not sure how to do that, basic, when you pray, I call that palau, which means it's the Hebrew word for prayer. Getting into your alone time with the Most High, with Christ. Whatever spiritual way you get into it, I'm based on faith, okay? But when you get into your alone time and meditate, you clearing your head. You're getting a grip on your emotions and you're releasing negative energy out into the universe. But at the same time, you call back your power in affirming who you are in Christ, who you are in your relationship with the Most High, who you are in knowing who you are. Affirm who you are and stand 10 toes down knowing you are chosen. And you guys are on this journey with me and you've been with me since way back when we first began. I know you know what I'm talking about. But for those that are first coming around to my page, I'm not going to discourage you away. Listen here, let me tell you something. Mama T's got something to tell ya. My page is over there on Y2B. It's called the Chosen series. And when you go on that site, you can scroll down to when I first got my nudge to get going and start this video series about the chosen ones. And it begins at November 30th, 2024, after the blue supermoon really sparked a fire up under me and made me get going with my spirit guides and collective. So you could always do that because I don't have all my vids here on TikTok because I've had several. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tubi got all of them, but they're only 10 minutes each, so they're not going to hurt you. And you could just take them in as you can. But if you're late in the game, you might want to do a crash course and check them out. So let me stop running my mouth because it's already going on 3 minutes, and I'm going to get started because this video is going to be at least 3 sections I have to divide it in. So here we go, 2222 portal. And one thing they're saying is people are making some mistakes. So there's 8 steps they're going to show you, and the mistakes is to not, hang on. Okay, I'm back. The words it's saying that you speaking out today could spiritually trap you. You got to be careful of what you're verbalizing, what's coming out of your mouth, because you're speaking it out into existence and it can trap you. So be very careful and mean what you say and say what you mean and speak affirmatively all day. And I know this is late getting it to you in the midst of the day, but from this point on, work on controlling your mouth, because whatever you send out there is really getting heard in the universe, okay? So this video is by Eye of Wisdom, and it's in 3 parts, so stay tuned, and here we go. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Holy Watchers, Divine Messengers.
Some portals break in without knocking. This one's already inside. And now, it's too late to go back to sleep. The 2222 portal is already here. Today is April 21st, and yet the energy is unmistakable. This isn't your average alignment. This is a rogue vibration, something that slipped through when no one was looking. It's not behaving like the usual portals that are wrapped in rituals and cosmic predictions. And if you're wondering where the 2222 is in April 22nd, don't worry. I'll explain it in just a minute. It's hidden in plain sight, and once you see it, it's going to hit different. But here's what you need to know right now. Most people won't even realize this portal exists, and that's exactly why it's important. This portal wasn't really made for the loud ones. This is a signal built for the silent ones, the ones who feel everything, say nothing, and move through the world like they don't belong, because they don't. not in that world. And if that's you, then you need to know what's coming. And if you've suddenly started remembering dreams from years ago, ones you forgot even existed, stay with me. Because there's one specific reason that's happening right now, and when you find out why, it's going to change how you look at this entire week. I'll break it down later, don't go anywhere. But first, you need to understand how this portal lands tomorrow, because it wasn't supposed to. It's not on any spiritual calendar, yet it showed up anyway. You didn't miss it. No astrologer planned it, and yet it's here. The 2222 portal wasn't predicted because it wasn't meant to be. It's a backdoor, a quiet disruption in the pulse of spiritual alignment. But here's what nobody tells you. Not every activation needs to be planned. April 22nd. That's what we're moving into. But look deeper. April is the 4th month. Divide it by 2 and you'll get 2 2s. Now stack that with the 22nd day. That gives you 2222, a mirrored master number that's been hiding in plain sight. And that's exactly what makes it different. This is a clean channel. It's raw access. Something unfiltered slipped through, and only the ones tuned in by frequency are picking it up. You weren't supposed to find this video, but now that you have, you're already inside the portal. You don't belong here, and this portal is the proof. Let's be honest. Some people spend their whole lives pretending to fit, faking normal, shrinking their weirdness to avoid the stares. But there's a reason you've never quite clicked into this world the way others seem to. You were never supposed to. The 2222 portal is the outsider's code. It doesn't follow astrological rules. It doesn't align with planetary schedules. A misfit, a number that shouldn't even make sense. And yet it's real. And it's showing up now. That's not an accident, that's a mirror. Just like this portal doesn't belong in the system, neither do you. And that's where the power is. This energy isn't for the ones who feel at home in the world. It's for the ones who've always looked around and wondered, what am I even doing here? The quiet rebels, the ones who never got the manual. Because this portal isn't a blessing for the many. It's a code red for the few. It's a direct signal to people who've been hiding in plain sight, convincing themselves they're broken or behind or lost. You're not. You're just from a different system, and the portal just turned it back on. There's no mistake in the misalignment. And if your whole life has felt like you're too early, too late, too much, or not enough, this is your confirmation that you weren't meant to blend in. You were meant to feel this. Now. Because this isn't the first portal to show up like this, and it definitely won't be the last. In fact, the first one cracked everything open back in 2022. February 22nd in 2022 was big, but this is different. Let's go back. February 22nd, 2022. A portal date burned into spiritual history. People felt it before they even knew what it meant. Time moved strange. Synchronicities flooded timelines. Something shifted, hard. And for a moment, it felt like everyone was on the same frequency. But that portal, that was an opener, a mass calibration. It aligned the system. It cracked the lock. And then, silence.
Okay, y'all, so that was part 1. And remember what I said about watch your words today and tonight and from here on, because it echoes back and it causes it causes to go out into the universe everything you said, and it takes it for what it means. So don't say things like it is what it is. Things like that, you're going to be held accountable for. This portal carries an energetic imprint, it says. So it not only responds to action, it responds to casual phrases, so be careful. Okay, we're going on to part 2. Stay tuned because there's a lot more to take in. I love you, and I'll hear you in the next one. Bye.